Alright, what's up you guys? I'm here with the 2014 Pay-Per-View DVD Cover Rankings. First up here, I think it's a no-brainer, TLC and Stairs. This is just a jumbled mashup of a mess of a cover. I don't think there's much of an excuse for this one. I see what they were trying to do. I actually don't hate it. But I do admit it's just bad. It's just a jumbled mess. There's his hair's out of focus. You can tell it's extremely photoshopped into this. Like it's too obvious that it's photoshopped. At least make it look natural. And then you have the stairs, and that's just ugh. Alright, Extreme Rules. This one could have been good. All that I asked was for a different shot, you know, maybe a cooler shot of the match between these two. It just looks like a random shot that a fan took. It's just, I don't know how this got approved, honestly. This is atrocious. I just don't understand. Someone thought this was a good idea. I like the concept, but just badly executed. Alright, I don't hate this one. I just think it could have been a little something more. Like, if you wanted to involve Bray Wyatt, maybe make it a little something more. You know, add to it. Or even take away from it. And just give him, like, more of an ominous cover. This one just kind of comes off as cheesy. And I know he does a spider walk, which is fine. I just don't think it's good for a pay-per-view cover, especially Battleground. You know, give him his own DVD with this cover. Just not a pay-per-view. Alright, this is my personal least favorite cover of the year. But I don't think it's the worst. And this is an unbiased list. Obviously, you have your major spoiler up here. John Cena and Brock. I think they should have had the poster artwork for SummerSlam 2014. Because they had a really good poster. I really liked the poster for it. I think that should have been the cover. And I just really, you know, you have Steph down here. You have Triple H there. And you have like an action shot of them. But then you have a Photoshop of them. It just doesn't work for me. But you do get John Cena on the spine there. So it is what it is. I don't like this cover. I know that's the only reason people like it. But that doesn't make a cover great to me. Alright, next up, Elimination Chamber 2014. Once again, your very generic Elimination Chamber cover. A lot of them just feature champions up top, and then the other 5 down below. That's usually how it is. So, you know, it just follows the same Elimination Chamber formula. I'm not bashing it. I just think they could have done something a lot better with it. Alright, Royal Rumble 2014. This one very much resembles the 2011 Rumble cover, but I do think this one improves upon that cover itself. I really like this cover. You know, it's CM Punk's final cover, of course. But I just think it's a great cover regardless. I like how it's not so organized. It's very jumbled. I think it adds to it. Next up, we have Survivor Series. I always thought Sting looked a little different. He just kind of looks strange in this picture. But other than that, you know, you have John Cena, Triple H, Steph, the Authority tag team match at the end. Obviously, this is hyping that. And Sting's entrance into WWE. I think this is a very generic cover, but it does what it needs to. You know, it gives you that Sting's first appearance. And, you know, it's a good design. I like it. Next up, Payback 2014. I wasn't a huge fan at the time of Triple H hogging the cover, but I think it's actually very well done. I think, if anything, you could have had Evolution on this. But I still think this is a very cool cover. It's a very cool poster if you have it. You know, it says what it needs to. It's very simple. I love the background smoke. I even like the design of the floor. I think it's very nice. I really like the artistic value that this cover gives to you. Next up, we have Night of Champions 2014. I think this is what the SummerSlam cover should have been. This is a little less of what the SummerSlam cover should have been, if that makes sense. Because SummerSlam should always have a bigger cover with a wide array of superstars. But, I really like this cover. I think, it's kind of a reused image of Brock. But I really like the image of John Cena that it gives you. You have all the sparks here. You have the smoke in the background. Overall, I think this is a much improved cover over SummerSlam. Next up, we have Money in the Bank 2014. I like the little X. And then you have your four-way of images here. All spoilers. Except for the Roman one. But spoilers aside, I really do think this is a great cover. It is pretty bad, though, how many spoilers this gives. And that's why it's not number 2 or number 1. Number 2, though, is Hell in a Cell 2014. I really like this. I really think they did a good job for this cover. I think it's a very big match feel cover to it, which is something I really look for in these covers. So, you have John Cena and Randy Orton, obviously, again, and then you have Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. I like the filter they gave to their face there, the red-orange filter, and the chain link. I think it looks better than some of the other Hell in a Cell covers. Overall, great cover, for sure. And number 1 is WrestleMania 30. This is the slipcover to it. I think this is an absolutely beautiful cover. You have every color imaginable. You have the purple and gold background. And look at just the star power on this cover. You have Daniel Bryan, John Cena, The Undertaker, Batista, Randy Orton. You have Hulk Hogan on top. It just gives you chills looking at this cover, at least to me. So, it's probably the last time we'll see Hogan on the cover as well. He'll be back eventually. They always come back. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think, and peace out.